Man, y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy Big Fly, Big 7 Avenue, and this is my story.
What's your story?
Gotcha. So, for the people who don't know, I'm like, tell them where you from.
I mean, I'm from New Orleans, originally from the 7th Ward. Half of my life 7th Ward, half of my life the East. But I really, I represent the 7th Ward.
Gotcha. So, like, for as your, childhood, I'm like, what was your, greatest, memory?
My greatest memory, man, is kind of like, stuff that they don't even do these days. Just, going outside. Kids these days, they don't go outside and play at all. But, just going outside, cooling with my friends and just being on some fly stuff my whole life. So that was really my greatest memories, man. Just, hanging out with friends, family, you know what I'm saying? Just, coming up how we did back in the day.
And I tell people going outside actually is how most people actually got their name.
Right.
Yeah, you didn't get your name from social media.
Nah, we didn't have all that back then. You had to actually meet people, physically meet people. So, that was a plus back in the day.
And I also tell people you actually are because some people kind of kind of flop. I'm like different neighborhoods. I say you are from where you had your first fight at.
Right.
That's where you made your name at.
Yeah.
When you had a fight, they remembered you.
Yeah, that's the truth. You ain't lying about that, bro. Like, and I represent that 7. I carry it on my back all day.
So, like, for the people who don't know, but tell them, what's the greatest thing about being, from the 7th Ward, in New Orleans?
I mean, I feel like the 7th Ward is like, I feel like we got all the swag, to be honest with you. I feel like the 7th Ward always had the baddest women. You know what I'm saying? Because we got that, we got that Creole thing going on. You know what I'm saying? We always had the baddest women. We always had some nice swag. You know what I'm saying? And we in the middle of everything. You know what I'm saying? We right here from uptown. We right here from the east. We in the middle. So we the nucleus between everything. So I feel like we hold everything together. To be honest with you.
I ain't gonna lie to tell people, man. From the 7th Ward, I think everybody was Creole until I met people from the St. Bernard.
Right.
I'm like, that's a whole other different type of.
That's a whole different
people.
Thing right there. Yeah.
Like that's not even like. They're really not 7th Ward. They just St. Bernard. Like for real.
They be saying if you meet somebody from the St. Bernard, they be like, I ain't out to 7. I'm out to St. Bernard.
Yeah, it's a whole nother different thing. A whole other person.
It's kind of like how people differentiate like different parts of Louisiana. Like if you say, I ain't from Louisiana, I'm from New Orleans. Like that's the same thing.
But the crazy part is, most people don't know it's like a real, deeper message. The reason why we say we from New Orleans, like most people don't know that New Orleans was here before Louisiana.
Right, bro.
And but on a deeper note, it's like how the people from New Orleans try to play on Algiers, and from being on the West Bank.
Right.
But people don't know that. But the first places that was actually created in New Orleans was the French Quarter in Algiers.
Yeah. People don't.
Yeah, but people don't really know their history.
You just taught me something new.
They don't
know that.
And they used to have a tunnel.
Yeah.
Like under the Mississippi River, and for the transport goods and slaves.
Right. So you learn something new.
Yeah. But if you ever catch the ferry to Algiers, you're gonna notice all them houses look still old and like historic.
Yeah.
And because it's a reason.
That's crazy.
But most people don't even know they be like, man, I ain't from home. Like you don't even know the reason why. Like Jefferson Parish been trying to take over Algiers,
right?
But they can't.
People gotta educate themselves.
And because that's original New Orleans.
Right. You're gonna make me look deeper into that. Cause I didn't
that's
know
real.
That. Yeah, that's real.
That's like even like people don't be really knowing their history. Like people don't even know why. But the French Quarter, streets are like named. Mm-hmm. Different. But from the streets in the CBD.
Right.
That's like right now. Like in my office is off Berber Street, but but the back of it is actually, Carondelet. Mm-hmm. Like Berber turns into Carondelet. Yeah. But like in reality, this whole street should be Berber.
Crazy. Because
it's the same street, but it changed because they was beefing with the French and in the other side. Yeah, people really don't know history. Like even from the bridge that people don't Claiborne. Yeah. People don't even know. But that wasn't always one. Interstate.
Right.
It's just so much history that people be claiming or don't even know.
Man, we full of history down here.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people. Man, we got to do our research because you just taught me something new. So,
but New Orleans is the reason why everybody love it because we actually rich in culture.
Culture.
And I tell people man, we've had something amazing happen after the pandemic.
Right.
The fashion world took over for the music artists.
Man, they saying the local fashion industry we the new the new music industry, really. Like, we really been putting the city on our back, to be honest with you.
Right. Because people don't realize, like, there's nowhere else in the world that everyone in, like there's no other city where like, majority of the city only was, like, local brands.
Right. Like, it's different because you got to think. I live in Atlanta, but I'm from New Orleans, but I'm back and forth every week. So I see in Atlanta, everybody out there, they just wearing what's popular, designer. You come down here, everybody messing with the local brands, bro. And I salute that, you know what I'm saying? Because everywhere else you go, man, it'd be a lot of hate. Like, a lot of people don't want to see you come up. So just to see this whole city showing us love, man, that's dope, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I never saw it coming.
I didn't either, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you what. But what I personally would love to see in the dope future, like, but how they got Miami, you know, they got like a fashion district and got the diamond district, different things like that. Like, I think that New Orleans should actually create somewhere that it could be a fashion district because we have so many up and coming fashion designers. Like, you know, back in the day, you know, in my generation, you want to be a drug dealer, a rapper, a basketball player. Now they got kids really growing up and wanting to be a fashion designer.
Right.
Like, I never heard a dude when I was young, I want to be a fashion designer.
It's crazy you say that because I used to say that as a kid.
Gotcha.
I always wanted to be a fashion designer, but I used to rap too, so I wanted to be a rapper too.
Want to be both.
But you're right. It wasn't
popular.
It wasn't popular at all. So it's dope, bro. It's dope to see what the city's come to when it comes to the fashion industry.
And so what age that you know, but that you can remember that you say, man, you know what? But I want to be a fashion designer.
Bro, to be honest with you, like, it's been in me since I was a kid. You have to understand, like, I was the kid in school, like, who mom sent them to school with. My mom, I was always a fly child, the fly kid in school. My mom sent me to school with custom leather outfits. Like, everything was custom, me and my sisters. So it's always been in me. But as a kid, probably, I would say around 7, 8 years old, I used to sketch designs, just clothing designs, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's just always been in me. Like, even in high school, like, I'm in theology class, I'm supposed to be learning about the Bible. I'm in the back of the class, I'm drawing clothes, I'm drawing design, stuff like that. So that's really been in me forever.
Gotcha. So, you know, saying that, like, what high school did you graduate from?
I graduated from St. Augustine.
Yeah, but I figured you about to say that because, like, but my son go that night. He just told me, like, he gotta do that.
Theology.
Yeah, but I had that in, like, elementary. I went to I was backwards. I went to private school and like my life turned to public school and bad after. But like now that I got older, I kind of wish I went to St. Aug.
Yeah,
because, like, people don't realize but the St. Aug effect.
It's real. And, like, and the crazy thing is, me being young, I never wanted to go to St. Aug. Yeah, I
remember ripping my friends from St. Aug, like, man, with your pants so tight, I can see how much money in your pocket.
Right, bro. You know how they do us. They call us purple punks, all this crazy stuff. They used to try to mess over us, but man, my mom making me stay in St. Aug, that was the best thing that ever happened to me, because just like the connections I have on a daily basis, bro, I could get pulled over by the police, and you know what I'm saying, we could have a casual conversation. I just mentioned St. Aug. You can go, brother. It's like, it's just that deep. You know what I'm saying? The connections are real.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, but my son actually missed his cruise this year to go to St. Aug. Like, he wanted to go to St. Aug that bad. I said, I'm proud of you. I said, and it was his birthday. He's like, man, I won't go to St. Aug.
See, he wanted to.
And, like, this is his first year. I'm like, man, you want to St. Aug that bad? Like, I'm like, I never want to go to school and like miss a vacation.
That's dope, bro. That's really dope. I didn't want to go back then when I went.
Right.
We had to paddle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
we was getting whipped. They ain't got all that no more. I actually wish they bring it back. But
them kids need that, huh?
Yeah, they need that, man. That discipline, like that taught me a lot growing up, bro. Like even to this day, I feel like that helped me even to this day. Just that discipline that they instilled in us is real, bro.
And the greatest thing that I always say, man, the only reason I wish I went there because the brotherhood. Like, I never seen nothing like that.
It's a real brotherhood, bro.
And I tell people, like, if I could do it all over again, I'd have went to St. Aug and I'd have went to Tulane business.
Yeah,
you set for life.
Yeah, even like the dudes that I hang with to this day, all of us, people that I graduate with. Some of them I knew before that, but mostly it's just St. Aug dudes. That brotherhood is definitely real.
And I can lie you, but like, you know, you can believe it or not, but like a person with a St. Aug, they have some type of, structure about them. that you can tell that they went to somewhere that kind of gave them some type of discipline in life. Because, you know, anybody with a school before Katrina, it was easily able not to have no type of discipline. Right. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I tell people, because you went to St. Aug don't mean you was a good dude. Because I remember the good athletes, them dudes was wild. Like, I remember St. Aug coming to get a dude from my class that was in special ed, but he was fast as hell. Yeah. He was like, man, we need him on the team. He was in special ed. I'm like, damn, if he could graduate St. Aug, anybody can.
There's a lot of people.
And guess what? He don't act like he's like St. Aug did something. He do not like he used to be. Yeah, he used to act like an 88 kid, little wild kid, man. St. Aug fixed that dude.
Bring y'all kids to St. Aug, we'll fix your kid.
And St. Aug fixed the special ed kid. And what? He was really supposed to graduate special ed. Like, you know, you graduate 20 years old with special ed.
We had a lot of them.
St. Aug. Oh, okay. Look, St. Aug fixed them.
We have a lot of people over there that should have been special ed. You know, come over there. We'll fix y'all. We'll get y'all right, brother.
Man, shout out St. Aug. Gotcha. So, like, after high school, all right, what did you do?
I mean, I went to college for a couple of years, but honestly, I went to Suno College. It wasn't for me. I didn't even like going to high school half of the time. So, I mean, I went to college, you know, for my mom, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what she wanted me to do. You know, like I said, I went to Suno for a couple of years. I bounced back and forth from New Orleans to Atlanta, you know, just doing the music thing. I was into the music heavy. I actually had a manager. He was from Atlanta. You know, he moved me out there for a couple years. And the actual label that I was signed to for a minute, the guy who owned the label, he died. So that kind of like brought everything down to a halt. So I moved back to New Orleans. And I was still
what year that was? You know, you was in, you know, in it.
I moved to Atlanta like 3 times. So I moved after high school. I moved back here. Something always just bring me back here though. I moved back again after Katrina. Moved back here. Then I started a collection agency in Atlanta, and I was out there for like 5-6 years. Then I moved back here again, and I created my family in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I met my wife in Atlanta, my kids in Atlanta. So I'm out there. I'm out there for good. I feel like I would never move back here, but because I have the store down here, I'm back and forth all the time.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to always be like, won't go, but something always bring me back here.
It always bring you back.
And guess what? But I liked Atlanta though. I liked Atlanta. I was in Atlanta the same year the Saints was winning, so I didn't even know the Saints was winning. Yeah. But it was one thing with Atlanta I just couldn't get with. Like them dudes, like they be regular dudes that just they'll pull up on you and holler at you. Like if you walk, they might wink their eye at you. Like it'll bold, like bro. And they'll make you crash. I'm like, man, this dude just really did that.
They bold, dog.
But they're different type of bold.
Yeah, they bold, bro. Like you just gotta walk around with a mean mug on your face. Like don't play, like don't play with me. You just gotta let them know. Like you gotta look crazy, really.
And so like, but still do music?
I don't really do music. I do it like because I do a lot of content for my store or for my brand. So if it's something dealing with that, I do a music just to promote the clothes. But as far as me like trying to become a full-on artist, I'm past those days. I'd rather be an executive and find an artist and try to put them on.
Gotcha. So like, but like bring me back to the year when you was like, you know what, I'm about to go full throttle with this fashion shit.
Actually, it was like 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago, I actually started my brand with a Mardi Gras drop. I started with a Mardi Gras drop, and it went crazy. You know, people damn near buy anything for Mardi Gras. So it went crazy. I saw the response that I had, and it was so overwhelming, you know. I was just like, I got to keep going because honestly, this is like my 10th clothing brand. This is just the one that I stuck to the longest and was committed to. So this one is really my baby. It's precious to me because I put a lot of hard work behind it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like the city been messing with it hard, and it's only gonna go up from here.
Gotcha. So let's bring it back. Like, actually, I'm like, what was your first fashion brand name?
There's so many of them, bro.
Like the very first.
I'm trying to think. So many of them. The first one was probably, I think it was called Airplane Mode, because my name always has been Fly. So I always kind of wanted to motto with something behind my name. So and where I'm from and who I am. So it was called Airplane Mode. Yeah, that was my first clothing brand.
So I'm gonna just jump straight into this question because hey, but you actually been through some different trials and tribulations for these different names and brands. Like,
Yeah.
what do you enjoy about the whole process in fashion, and like, what do you actually dislike about just everything that you do?
I mean, I would say what I enjoy about it is just seeing everyday people. If I'm out somewhere, I could be at a bar, I could see 4 or 5 people with something that I created. That I was up at 3 in the morning drawing out, creating. You know what I'm saying? That's just a blessing in itself. That's my favorite part of it. Um, and I would say what I don't like too much about it, it would be it's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, like just dealing with different manufacturers. It's been time, I done lost a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, behind this brand. Just you could order something, I didn't spend $10,000 on a drop. My drop got lost in the mail. They didn't. My manufacturers is from out of the country. They barely understand what I'm saying. At least they gonna act like they don't understand. So I didn't lost 10,000 here, 5,000 here, just not even receiving my product. That's the part that I really don't like about it. The
Hey,
stuff that I can't control.
and that sound, that's kind of sound like it's kind of close to like some on like street shit.
Yeah,
Like,
make you want to get on a plane and go out.
you gotta go.
See
You
what's
gotta be
down,
like Frank Lucas, huh?
Yeah, bro. Like they'll play with you, bro.
You gotta fly back yourself.
And then with the company I go through, it's like they always act like the manufacturer is in the right. So it ain't no they gonna send you your money back. There's no getting your money back. If you take a L, you just take a L. So it's just about building up until you find the right people to deal with, and that's like in the industry that you in. You just got to find the right people to deal with and stick with them and just build from there.
Yeah, speaking on that, I gotta ask this question following behind that. Like, has there ever been a point when you just want to give up?
Yeah, all the time. No lie, all the time. But I just feel like now my momentum is so it's been going up so much I can't give up. And it's like I didn't build the whole team. I got a lot of people that's rocking with me. I got people that work for me. I got people that work for me in my store. I got people that run my online store. So it's to the point where I can't give up because I got a lot of people depending on me. Not even to mention my kids depending on me. Like this is what I do. I don't have a 9 to 5, none of that. This is what I do. So it ain't no giving up at this point.
So, like, do you plan on bringing that? Well, do you plan on? Do you plan on bringing at your store, like out there where you live at too as well?
I don't want another store. I mean, from here, like this, I never wanted to open up a store, to be honest with you. My homeboy, I don't know if you know him, A. Levy. Shout out Biscuit and Buns. He got a restaurant out here, but the building that my store is in, he has a recording studio on top of my
I know you're
store.
talking about.
Yeah, so he just hit me up one day like, I got an offer you can't refuse. He told me the number that I would have to pay monthly, and it just was something that it just made sense. I couldn't pass it up. So that was the only reason why I opened the store, but it was the best thing I could have ever did. But as far as me wanting the store in Atlanta, no, I don't. I mean, I more of want to go as far as like the wholesale route, because right now I wholesale to different stores in Atlanta, in Dallas, in Atlanta, different parts of Texas, you know what I'm saying? So that's the route that I want to go from here, just wholesaling and just keep the flagship store in New Orleans.
Gotcha. So, like, bring me to the feeling when when you going through the airport or like in a different city, like, dang, this person really got my shit on.
Bro, it's something you really can't explain, bro. Because like I said, like this is stuff that I sit up because I do all my designs, I do all my artwork in the middle of the night, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. This is something I put my blood, sweat and tears in. You know what I'm saying? Every night, like just grinding, and just to see that, it's just a feeling you can't explain. And now it's becoming so normal. I'm seeing people everywhere I go with my stuff on, to the point where I just want to go up to them and I tell them I appreciate them. I want to take a picture with you. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. But it's really a blessing.
Gotcha. So, have you ever dealt with someone trying to actually, I'm like, bootleg, your stuff?
Yeah. I deal with that locally. I deal with it people out of town. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I don't look at it as a bad thing. I take it as a compliment, to be honest with you. It just means I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Because this industry is, like I said, it's kind of like the music industry. You know what I'm saying? If somebody feel like you got a certain sound in the music industry, they're gonna try to recreate that sound. So it's just like with the clothing, you know what I'm saying? If you dropping something fly and they see that it's working, it might not even be intentional. Like somebody probably just influenced about what you doing. You know what I'm saying? And that just mean you doing something right. It's times where I probably seen something that somebody did, and I didn't intentionally try to copy it, but in the back of my head, I knew that was dope. So when I'm creating, I'm not even thinking about I'm taking this from somebody, or whatever. But it's just part of the game. So it comes with it.
Gotcha. So like if I know that it got a brand new age and generation type of thing going on with like influencers and streamers and different people like that, and like just some people that feel like they popular. How do you how do you go about when everybody feel like they somebody and they feel like you supposed to give them a care package or give them some free clothes?
Everybody, like it's honestly, it's a part of the game. It's a part of the game in the beginning when you building up, you trying to get your brand out here. It's different influencers, you know what I'm saying, artists, whatever it might be. They gonna come at you know what I'm saying. But to be honest with you, that's how I built my brand. Not them coming at me going at them. Like, hey, let me give you this. Put this on. Rock this for me. If you popping, it's a copycat. It's a copycat. Like people wanna whatever they feel like is hot, that's what they want to do. So if they see somebody rocking, somebody that's popular rocking something that they never seen before, all it can do is elevate your brand. So I don't look at it like it's a bad thing, but it's a bad thing when they just feel like they entitled after a while. You know what I'm saying? You owe them something. You know what I'm saying? But that's honestly that's how I started. Just giving stuff out. That's just part of the game. Giving stuff out until your brand get where it needs to be.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of crazy for like a clothing line and to not actually give it to certain people because like that's actually save you advertising money.
Advertising.
Because like like the average person don't really advertise, so like that is your advertising if you give it to a person that everybody won't be seen with it on and different things like that.
And it's so crazy, like you could build a relationship with them people to the point where, like, shout out my dog Snipe, shout out Kid, like that's local artists, you know what I'm saying, that's been mainstream also. So like just story about Kid, you know what I'm saying. Like I started off giving him stuff. Just giving him everything because I know like he everywhere. Like people mess with him, they rocking with him. But it's to the point now, like Kid, he buy everything I drop. You know what I'm saying? And that's just if you a real person, that's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna expect somebody to give you something free all the time. Eventually you're gonna be like, man, let me support this brother, man. I really like what he's doing. So, you know what I'm saying? It can go both ways and that's just what it is.
And that's just genuine. The person just being in like some type of business and know like, man, this person can't just keep giving me nothing.
Right. Like
and like this be my whole thing. If somebody giving you clothes or whatever, make sure you doing what it takes for like that person to actually see some customers come back or something. Like if somebody give you a shirt or something. Like people don't know, people don't even know how far that can work. Like y'all relationship can go. Right. Like if somebody give you a shirt or outfit, you should be like, if you tag them, I'll make a video, man. Like shout out to this person and everything. Like you like, but if you claim you an influencer or you a popular person, right. But the only thing gonna happen is like more clothing brands gonna holler at you.
Hey, bro, we really building each other up at the end. So. I mean, that's just if you real, you should know that's just how it go.
Yeah, but I know how like basically, man, but like soon as like the fashion brands started, growing, like I didn't even know the Loyalty Club.
Right.
But like people start seeing me actually wear so much of the Loyalty Club, they just thought I was a part of the Loyalty Club. Yeah, but I also rocking Heem, everybody stuff. Like I'm like, shit, I don't have a clothing line. Yeah. But like sometimes you could actually like in this city, you could actually wear something so much. A person to put you in that clique.
Right. Yeah. Nah, that's how it is. But the crazy thing is, like, right now, like they kind of trying to make the clothing. They're trying to make it like a clique. Like music, like rappers. Yeah. They kind of trying to make us go against each other.
But they should.
But they shouldn't, bro. Like I mess with everybody. But just like you say, Loyalty Club, M-Line. That's my biggest inspiration because I'm seeing it. Like I'm seeing it. You seeing them every day. Damage control. You know what I'm saying? everybody, man, wild culture, like everybody. My partner, finishing look, everybody, bro. Like I'm rocking with everybody because we could work together. Like,
Yeah, but I honestly want to see. That's like I said. I honestly want to see everybody in the same block.
right.
If
That'd be
you
dope.
imagine if everybody could be on one street, like a Aretha Haley or whatever street,
Yeah.
and you can literally walk
Yep,
like
from
in
store to
Saks
store.
to different black clothing designers.
Because I like, bro, like the
A person can wear what they want to wear anyway.
people can wear what they want, but honestly, bro, like the stuff that we driving, it's harder than the stuff that's in Saks. Like to be honest, that's just personally how I feel.
Right.
I feel like the local brands, like we come in harder than all that stuff. Like
I
all
just
that
think you
designer
need
shit.
like if you into like designer, buy you some designer shoes, but
Right.
buy you some jeans from Nouveau or whatever,
Yeah.
or buy it from your local fast designer. But
Right.
you should rock one of these people's shirts.
Right.
But I ain't gonna lie, you go out in New Orleans, you see majority of.
That's all you see.
Yeah, like I tell people I traveled a lot and I never seen nothing like this.
Yeah. My
Like-
motto is I stopped buying designer and I became one.
Right.
So that's how I live. You know what I'm saying?
And like
That's how
even
I
you
come.
stand out there, I'm like in Atlanta, you know, they have like one big old street market, but I still don't see them dudes wearing
Yeah, they
like
will.
street market clothes
I
out
do,
there.
I do the street market every year. Like they do it 3 times, 4 times a year, and I do every one. But they'll buy from that day, but the rest of the year they're not really. You know what I'm saying? They're not really rocking the local stuff out there. Like you got to think New Orleans small, so you're gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see it even more out here, but it's not. It's different out of town, bro. Like you're right. New Orleans is different when it comes to rocking the local brands.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, and that actually, even speaking on the M line, that like, and speaking of M line, everybody who people's wearing every day, it actually closed people's mouth from the mid because everybody feel like you can't make it here, or people don't support you. Shit, they supporting the hell out the fat designer. So like, I tell a music artist like, shit, y'all gotta give them something to support.
Gotta give them something to support, bro. Like if you got a dope product and you standing behind your product every day and you pushing your product every day, the thing is you gotta keep putting it in their face. You gotta do content
You gotta stay
every
consistent.
day. You gotta stay consistent. That's the rules to this, bro. You gotta stay consistent with anything you doing. It don't matter if it's music or clothes. If you're not being consistent, it's not gonna work.
Where do you see New Orleans fashion world going at? I'm like 3 to 5 years from now.
I feel like it's gonna keep going up. To be honest with you, I feel like the thing you saying, you want the fashion district. I feel like if we all come together, like all the different brands, we can get there. To be honest with you, I honestly feel like it could really be that, bro. Because like the local brands, they coming with it. They motivate me every day. Like I follow everybody. I'm in their stories. I'm watching everything they do. I support everybody, but at the end of the day, I won't be the best. So I'm watching everything they do, and I feel like we're all gonna go to the top. And I feel like as long as we work together, I feel like we really need to start doing more collabs together too. So I feel like as long as we work together and stick together and just keep.
I think we
grinding,
just
it's
need to
gonna
do
be
real like fashion shows and like showing
Yeah.
people that we have this here.
Right.
Like and like offer it to tourists. If everybody put their brands together on a flyer and like promote, like I think that in the next 5 to 10 years, if New Orleans, because because we below sea level, but if we can make it that long and like it's only gonna be like probably 50 to like 100 more fan designers. So I think that somebody who's neutral need to get in the middle and actually create one like fashion union,
Yeah, that'd be dope.
because there's so many people, and I think that it can help people, and it's going to also, it's kind of like how the world is raving for Z and that do like if the new Dallas wave, but
Right.
people don't know that New Orleans really created a fashion wave at the New Orleans before this.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Like they don't gotta hang with each other, but they got making sure everybody wearing this
Nah, you're right.
around the world. Like man, they got people around the world is rocking local New Orleans fair designer. Like
Crazy,
I can't tell you if they got other like local fair designers in other cities, but like usually when you see a rapper, they wearing like real designer, or they rocking somebody from New Orleans real like brand.
yeah.
Like I ain't never like I don't know if other people but I'm pretty sure they got other fair designers, but like I don't see music artists. Like I'm talking about big artists,
Right.
where like just say Atlanta, like 21 Savage and all them dudes should be wearing their like local designers.
Local designers. Yeah.
So like if New Orleans right now had like bigger rappers besides like it be like one or two that's still at out. Man, New Orleans probably be in a whole nother level.
Nah, you
like
lying, because if you look at it like who the top rappers like
we got I'm talking about like
Nine.
Rifle 9 and Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne don't really rock.
Right, I know. I'm just saying in general, like just say we had the same amount of people that's on like the forefront and like on the stream like Atlanta. Yeah. And like they rocked all the fat designers.
Because the ones we do have, they rock. They
rock it, yeah.
Like
I would hope so.
9 rocking nothing but New Orleans stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's needed.
YD the Illis, he rocking nothing but New Orleans stuff. Like that's like the top artists out here right now. So yeah, you right.
But like I'm just saying generally, but just say if we get 10 artists on and they rocking all that, that's gonna make the world gotta come. Up. They gotta come.
They got to.
And like, people starting to take notice, but I just feel like but they gotta come.
And the music and the fashion, it goes hand in hand, bro. Like every content video I put out, I gotta put music.
But I even seen boxing, like it be like Reason when he came out here, he always used like, able to fashion the brand to like, kind of create his shorts.
Nah, right.
And like, it's crazy, like, I don't think people know if they don't travel, like people have like a love and hate with their own city, but like when you travel, it just make you want like represent New Orleans more. Yeah. Like you just feel like how people really like. You gotta travel though. Like people really don't like. People love us, but they don't really respect us. Yeah. So you gotta like. You like, man, I'm about to make them bitch respect us.
The song was up.
Yeah, it's like they like people love our culture, but they don't respect our business.
Yeah.
But like I'm starting to see people like rock, fair design. So I'm like, at least they respect a little bit of our business. Cause like people come here and spend money with the French Quarter, but that's not really with us.
That ain't coming to us.
Yeah, so like now you see people buying the clothes, like at least a little money coming to us.
Directly to us, yeah. So nah, you right, bro. Like if you look at it like that, nah, you definitely right. But we just gotta us as brands, we just gotta keep on pushing until we get there.
And stop looking at each other as competition. Like even if you do come up and create the same design, your brand's still gonna outweigh it.
Your brand is your brand.
Yeah, like if you branded enough, a person can create the same jersey as you. People still gonna buy both of them.
Right.
Cause guess what? You gonna have your supporters and they gonna have their supporters.
Yeah. Nah,
you can't hide that fact.
Cause people like New Orleans people, they don't care if they spend their last dollar. They won't get fly. They won't get fly, you know what I'm saying? They gon' shop. I know that for a fact. They gon' shop, you know what I'm saying? And we always got something going on in the city. So it's enough to go around to every brand, you know what I'm saying? That's why everybody is eating right now and everybody putting on, because it's enough to go around. And New Orleans is full of parties. There's always something going on. So, and with social media, nobody want to be caught wearing the same thing more than once these days. So it's like you got to kind of spread the love and go deal and mess with everybody. That's what I love.
Like the dopest part about me just watching it is I remember it was just cool to go buy a $5 white tee just to seeing these people going to pay $50 to $150 on like just one shirt just to rock it from a black designer.
It's crazy, bro.
That's the dopest. That's dope to me.
Designer. Like I be like my mama, she came in my store for a day and just like seeing like she was like people paying $130 for a t-shirt. I'm like, yeah, that's what it is right now. She couldn't believe it, bro. Like, and it is really crazy, especially New Orleans, because we normally on some crabs in a bucket type shit, but it ain't been like that with this. It ain't been like it.
I feel like they have, they have their ways with certain stuff, but the fashion effect is like working. I hope it, it continue to grow, but that's like dope.
Nah, bro, you right.
Like I can't even imagine seeing it. Like, and I don't see it nowhere else.
Right.
So I be trying to like speak on it every time I get a chance. Like, man, there's nothing like New Orleans fashion world. Yeah, and I think we need to push that narrative more because there's no else that got this.
Nah, you right. Because I never even really thought about it like that until you brought it up. I never thought about if in Atlanta if they rocking their local brands. I never Houston or whatever. I never thought about it.
But you can look at Dallas, the new Dallas.
Right.
Yeah, all them dudes rock designer all day.
Yeah,
them dudes ain't got Houston popping artists. You see Salt Walker, they rocking designer. Mm-hmm. Like if we had people on the forefront and rocking this, more people like, oh man, what that is?
Yeah.
Cause like everybody know what a Louis Vuitton is and all this, but like when you got a a 7th Avenue shirt or a M-line shirt, it's gonna make you like, man, what that is? I gotta wear that. Yeah. Like if my favorite rapper got that on.
And you're right, like because like I could go out with just something normal on. You know what I'm saying? Even if I just wear a designer shirt, I don't really get a reaction. But if I wear my brand, you know what I'm saying? Because it's different, you know what I'm saying? Or even if I wear M-Line damage control, all of our stuff, it just look different, you know what I'm saying, than normal stuff. People gonna ask you what that is. Like I get that every day, literally every day. If I'm wearing my brand, like what that, especially if I'm in Atlanta, like man, who made that?
Man, I went to Atlanta, no lie. If I had a loyalty club, like puffer jacket on it, Google different colors. Mm-hmm. When I tell you from the airport to the hotel, all in the lobby, 30 people asking me about that jacket, like where that come from. Bro, and guess what? You would think that it's a Louis Vuitton jacket. They're like, man, I never seen this, and what this club is. It makes people even have a conversation with you.
Right, start a lot of conversations.
And like the dopest part about that is it's black designers.
Right.
Like I just saw somebody rock like an M-Line jersey in Paris. I'm like, man,
yeah, it's crazy.
This is big.
Yeah.
And I also think, all fashion designers should also start celebrate each other. Like, man, if you see that accomplishment, man, give that person a shout out. It's not gonna hurt. Like I tell people, I'm big on it don't matter if you don't like a person or not. If a person doing some dope shit, you gotta salute them.
Like even just crazy you speak on that because just today, like dude Yvesh, he just posted something from my brand today on his page. So shout out that boy. Like we do.
Shout out Will, man.
We do have to start doing, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that and bigging up each other like more. You know
right, but it's still not going to hurt neither one of y'all for posting, like cross posting, like man, your boy just dropped some fire shit. Like in a store, you ain't got to post it on your actual page, like man, your boy dropped some fire shoes.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been telling my partners like I'm about to because I vlog a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've told my partners I'm about to start going around. It's like every Friday, it's a different local brands, just showing that we support each other, just going shop in their stores. You know what I'm saying? Just showing that unity, you know what I'm saying? Just stuff. But
actually, I've been talking to like the people that have been made moves back in the day, like, the first Fridays and all that type of thing. Like, man, but the first Friday still exists. New Orleans fashion design to be even more because they have fashion shows and different things here at the W and different things. Like, I think all that's needed now. This is the perfect time for this.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to pull all the fashion designers and tell them, man, just pull out but 3 pieces, and we're going to go by Harris, and we're going to shut that bitch down and have a fashion show.
You might have to be the man to orchestrate that. You mess with everybody, so it got to be somebody.
That's why I say it's got to be somebody neutral.
Somebody neutral that's going to bring everybody together.
Right, but that's why I always, but on a deeper message, you got to make it, you got to create like a union to make it sense. Because we got the politics in New Orleans, because some people going to feel like, well, I'm bigger than this person, so but I should go now. But my clothes should go at this spot. Mine should go to this spot. So when the politics come, that'd be the problem. So that's why I need a union and a board.
Yeah, you're right.
Cause
somebody else calling the shots.
Cause say I show up and I got some loyalty club or like some 7 Ave. If you pick your favoritism. Yeah. So that's the politics that come with that.
Yeah.
So that's why I be like, that's why it needs a union, a full union, not just one person.
Yeah, no, you're right. I get that.
But I think I give a salute to everybody who's doing it, man. It's still I never seen nothing like it.
Nah, you right, man.
Gotcha. So what's next for you?
I mean, what's next is just to keep, you know what I'm saying, building the brand up more and more. I'm really working on building my online presence up more. Because like I said, locally, I mean, it's on lock. Like, locals, they support the hell out the brand. Online is good, but I know it's another area that I can reach, you know what I'm saying? I get a lot of orders from, out of towners, but I know it could be better. So it's just building the store up more and more. And like I said, what's next is that I want to wholesale to a bunch of different stores around America, man. That's really my goal. And I feel like that's the route that I'm destined to go.
Yeah, but you're trying to make money while you sleep.
That's right.
If you feel like you ain't got to come to the store, somebody can run the store for me.
That's right.
Gotcha. Yeah. And last but not least, tell the world, what can they find you on social media and everywhere else?
You can find me personally on my personal page, Phly7, that's PHLYE7. The business page is 7th Avenue Brand. That's SEVENTHAVENUEBRAND. Or you can go to the store page. That's Waves_NOLA. It's WAVES_NOLA. Just tap in with us, man. And my website is 7thavenuebrand.com.
Yeah, but all right, we done.
Let me shout out a few people. I want to shout out. Nah, you good. Let me shout out my boy Nina. That's my boy who I came together with in conjunction and opened my Wave store with. You know what I'm saying? It's both of our stores. He's finishing look. That's his brand. My brand is 7th Avenue. We combined on the Wave store. Shout out Nina. Shout out my dog Snipe. You've been there since day one. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out June. I appreciate you too. Another day one. Shout out everybody, man, that's rocking with the Wave. That's everybody that's been supporting the brand. All my partners that's been going hard for the brand like it's theirs, man. I appreciate all y'all. I can't name all y'all, so don't get mad at me, but just know I appreciate all y'all.
What's your story?